hello again. Okay. The mirror, the prayer, the mountain, and the threshold. It's funny the threshold pops out because I have been getting a picture of the threshold in my mind. So let's see what kind of archetypes we're popping up as right now. Who are we showing up as right now in this energy? That was like the force in reverse. So no hermit, you're clear. Ooh, the mystic. There's something here about figuring out how to work things. Alright. The animal, the thread. It's funny that the animal comes out because I have my animal deck right here. What else? In the cave. Oh, but see, that's giving me that the animal is being pulled about the cave. There's something here about left to right. But see, in my last reading, I there's something here about right to left. It's, hold on. Okay, it's called a chiasm, right? I reposted it, so check my repost. It's CHIASM, but it's this. But she was talking about it in terms of the Bible, right? But it's this. The last reading I did is significant because I'm talking about it apparently. But the last reading I read left to right, right? Now this reading is going from right to left, so it's like this, like it's like that. Meeting in the middle. This animal is being pulled. Someone I guess who feels feral. That's been my hot word here recently is feral. Um, like I guess they feel like they feel like they've been in the cave for way longer than they should have, right? But there's something here about your light. 223 and 234. What the fuck? Something about your light pulling them out. The animal being pulled by the thread to come out the cave. I just now saw these eyes. The eyes are significant. It's like pulling. Okay, okay. I, frazzle. Let's get some of these. I want some zodiac confirmation. That's six. If you want to give them to me, I shall see. Oh, invitation. Discomfort. Debilitated. Entrance. That's so funny because we was this. Okay, so this animal has been in a very uncomfortable position. But they're being pulled towards the entrance of a new life, a new chapter, a new way of being. Cross pollinate, so it's like a new community. What's this? What else? Also Gemini. Passion, fifth house. So your ascendant and your fifth house is significant. Pluto, which is giving me Scorpio, and Pluto with rebirth, and Pallas Athena with Saint. Okay. So through this discomfortable, so Gemini, and I literally turned it right back to Gemini. So Gemini is very significant because that's been the only Gemini and Chiron and Sears. So yeah, Gemini 4, 5, 6. and Libra from the other one, and Scorpio. Anyways, you were in this uncomfortable place, but it's like a feral place. You were feral, and it's like you underwent a thread. There was something that sparked you. There's something almost like a internal call here with the thread. It's making me think of the red thread theory. It's like you felt this urge of your soul, which sparked this new journey, this entrance into a new journey, a new way of being. And it's like a new passionate way of being. There was a lot of discomfort that kind of made you pause and reflect on like who you are and who you were and who you want to be. I keep looking at Luke. So someone's name might be Luke. Gypsy by Fleetwood Mac. Tomorrow Comes Today. I see Enduring and I see Opal. So October birthdays might be significant. Or the sacral chakra, the crown chakra, and the heart chakra. Jack, Hangman on bottom. Ace of Coins on track. There's a lot here about your heritage, also getting back in touch with your roots. Like you found that 639. That was one of the things that was discovered in this cave. Like it's given the hermit, and it's also given like a long period of reflection. The Magician and the Ancestors card, which is death. That Why is that? To me, that's giving you manifested this change or this opportunity to change because of the strength that you showed whilst the whilst in this Eight of Wands, whilst in this debilitated, uncomfortable, feral-esque type of way of being. It's almost like you were out of yourself. It was almost like you were like I'm getting out of yourself but in yourself at the same time. Like you were out of control and being controlled, like being externally controlled, or like. But it's like because you showed your resilience and strength to fight through that and to like come back into yourself, you are coming out like better than before. Because like you're coming out as the magician, but you're coming out with help, with the ancestors, with death. You're coming out completely transformed. It's like you went into the cave alone and you came out with homies. There's a lot here about animals. Bobcats. It's like you tamed the beast while within. And because of that, you are being given this opportunity of rebirth. Look at that. Looks like eyeballs. That's crazy. And it does not look like having it this way and looking at it this way does not look the same when I look at it like this. You have passed the initiation. Big mama, hey! Okay, so that's the Sun, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. Boy, I heard conspiring against you. I feel like somebody's jealous of the success that you have. Also, but it's like you still. Hold on a second. It's so funny because I am still learning this hoodoo deck. But I was thinking Aunt Caroline was the strength card, but she's the wheel of fortune. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Ecclesiastes 3:11. Okay? Newport, Newport Reds actually might be significant, right? Aunt Caroline, was a cartomancer. Playing cards was her specialty. She was aware, she had been aware of her psychic abilities as a child, psychic gifts, and she quickly earned a reputation as an effective and reliable counselor. Rags to riches. So you are rising, and you do have someone a little salty about it, but fuck them. Let's go to another one. The world. Yeah, the world. Because I was like, but fuck them. Anyways. What is this page of cups? Because wait a second. Because that slid out and I didn't even realize, like, it didn't slide out. Like, the grandchildren. Is that 15, 16, 17? Is that the star? Healing and victory. But is that a person? Is this a person? Oh, so it is a person who was a little bit trapped in their thoughts about who you were, what you do, and doing a partnership with you. Okay, what else? Five of Cups. But see, I put that right on the Ace of Pentacles, but that's given 1, 2, 3, that they passed up on that opportunity before, and that there is a sense of regret for not taking this opportunity beforehand. Her redo. I think there's a little bit of a confirmation. 10 of Wands. But I feel like now the burden is finally down. It's like you didn't see how burdened they were, or you didn't realize how burdened they were and ungrounded. Y'all are really, you didn't see how much conflict was really going on between this new opportunity and this healing. Because it was like people was talking shit. Damn. Mad shit against this emperor, and it was tossing him off of his game. So a Jack. So, and tossed him off his game, and it's like he wasn't able to fulfill his path, his purpose because of that. Dr. Grant. Then it's like that sent him into this hermit mode of trying to figure out why the fuck things just wasn't working out. 4 of Cups and 3 of Wands, why this shit just wasn't expanding. And 9 of Swords, why this shit just was, why? All these things was just going on in their brain. Yeah, King of Swords. He just wasn't clear. He was just stuck. Stuck where time didn't matter. 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles. It was with somebody that was very controlling. But it's giving and manipulative and immature, impulsive. But it's giving that shit's over now because they realize how unequal it wasn't. They realized how defensive they really had to be against this person. Anything else? Courting. And it's like now, because now it's like they want to move forward more balanced within themselves and also and romantically. leaving behind all that shit that didn't fulfill them. Because you guys might have had a past that it just didn't work out for whatever fucking reason. But as now it's looking like, hey, this shit might be alright. You know, I done left behind what I needed to leave behind, and big queen. Now, Empress. I see you, mama. I see you out there shining. And the moon. It's funny. I say I see you out there shining, and the moon comes. And it's like the big queen. It's like the sun and the moon. Queen of Cups. They saw how emotionally balanced you were, and it's like, okay, this is what I want. The world. I'm not confused no more about how Seven of Cups, Three of Cups. I'm not confused anymore about how I want to, about being happy, about wanting to celebrate, about. Oh, stop hitting me in my face. Father Sims here with Temperance. Because it's like this shit was just not balanced. This is totally somebody from your past who put in the work or who needed to put in the work. Daughter of Coins. Was that Knight of Coins? It took them some time, but it's given that they did it. That was the whole thing. You drew them out the cave with your light. Anything else? Libra. Why do I keep saying that? It's justice. Your justice is being revealed. The big house, tower, now. Fool. Nine of Cups. Okay, friends. Let's get an animal or so. I'm trying to watch my time. I got stuff to do. I got peoply stuff. Scorpion here on the bottom. And snail. Something about how these cards feel in my hand. Or just how it feels. Whales are significant. There's a difference with how it feels now versus previous times. Like a unicorn, like you recognize that this is a new, a rare thing. It's like I just want to get it right. I don't want to fuck it up. Something about getting your hand on it. Turtle. So water energy might be significant. Wolf. But it came out in the reverse, so it's giving me that this is someone coming up out of their lone wolfness. Dog. Oh, and they're becoming more domesticated. This was something slow going. Turtle. Something slow going that you had to follow the flow on. But now it's like there's a sense of loyalty and what's the word I'm looking for this deer? Um, Gentleness. It's not so aggressive. I mean, deers can be aggressive, but like not always. Not as aggressive as a fucking shark is. Well, there's a lot of water. Okay, so first water and earth energy. It's like your feelings and your action about it. Coming up out of hiding and moving more into the light, moving more into domesticity. Like turtles come up on land, then they go back out to water. They are both of the land and of the sea, but this one technically is just a sea turtle. But they even go up on the land and lay their eggs and then return to the water. The balance between who you were and who you used to be. Now you're fully aligned, and that's drawing in a person. Watch the last reading. I heard E, an alligator. So let's get some letters. M, Z, D, J, E, confirmation, N. So maybe someone's name is Jen, or someone thinks you're a Jim, dim, like dim over there, or denim, men, or mend. Someone's wanting to mend something. Jay-Z, the end of a cycle with a person named Jay. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, kids. I'm gonna go. I got people stuff to do. I'll let y'all in a little bit.